Here, that I'll break it over your head.
Ladies and gentlemen,
You're a real crumb bum.
See, these guys are all the same.
With filthy mouths and bad attitudes.
The Crumb Show.
Play every word of it, Crumb.
I come walking out of a bar with a prostitute.
You can't just lie and cheat and break the rules you don't like.
Get away from me, you crumb.
Friggin' wise ass.
Who are these crumbs?
Some shady characters.
You're a goddamn disgrace.
Put that on camera, Crumb.
Welcome to the Crumb Show.
Welcome to the Crumb Show. I'm Fats Ciccarella, Jesse Marchese, Chris Reynolds, and Jerry Joe Pesci.
Here at the Crumb Show, we get into the crumb side of life. We're all crumbs in one way or another, so let's laugh about it and see what happens. So we're going to start off with a funny Dickey story tonight, I hear.
I mean, depends on your sense of humor, of course. Else, we talk about crumbs. What are crumbs? Good crumbs, bad crumbs. Got lovable crumbs and the bad crumbs. Well, Dickey, he's on the bad crumb side. Dickey the crumb. So now this is going to be what we call a double Dickey origin.
Oh, no.
All righty. Wait, we had a double Dickey last week, right?
Yeah, it was
But
double.
that was
double Dickey double.
See, that was two Dickies, one story.
Right.
This is
Two origins.
This is two origin stories. The origin story of him, his origin story. Dickey.
That means
the Crumbs
the original
origin
story of Dickey Dude.
Yeah. And
So this is like two girls, one cup story
Right,
wise.
but then there's the origin story of when I first met him, my first meeting of him.
Oh, I see.
Now, real quick disclaimer: everybody has a Dickey.
A Dickey do?
Dickey to the Crumb in their life. Everybody, like Dickey to Crumb,
comes in all forms.
comes in all forms.
Your
Shapes and
uncle,
sizes.
This is my
cousin.
Dickey to Crumb.
Right.
So,
We get it.
So just to make sure well, I'm sure you get it. I just want to make sure the listeners get it. I'm not here, I'm here for them too, Fat.
Well, we're waiting.
It's time for the adventures of Dickey the Crumb.
All right. So if you had to talk about this, you wouldn't just blurt it right out. This is deep stuff.
Where's
This is
he
deep
from?
stuff.
Where's he from?
I believe they're originally from here. And so Dickey, this is Dickey's origin story. So Dickey, when he was first coming up in the world,
So he was born in Norristown.
not in Norristown, but in
what I
this
mean.
area, in this
General vicinity.
in the Pennsylvania, in this area.
Southeastern
I'm
Pennsylvania.
pretty sure it was either here or Delaware. I don't fucking know.
The Rust Belt.
Jesus
He's from the
Christ.
Rust
But what
Belt.
I do know is
The
that
taint,
this
the
dude,
taint of Montgomery.
I met his
County.
mother one time, and she told me when he was real little, he said he was an alcoholic, but he started very young, and at parties and every party he would go around and sneak and grab everybody's drinks.
Hold on. How was his mom? Was she a nice, sweet old lady,
No.
or was she a rotten old fucking
Right.
cunt?
I mean, God rest her. I don't know if she's dead or alive, and I don't want to. And her daughter is really cool, so I hate to say mean things about her, but I got some crumb stories about his mom too. Eventually,
Yeah, well,
that's a
seems like
different story.
rotten old cunt to me.
Yeah,
Old
a little
crumb.
bit,
An old-
a little
an
bit.
old broad
'Cause she
crumb.
was really kind of mean to me, but whatever. That's a different story. She wasn't. We're no blood. We're not blood, but whatever. Anyway, Dickey grew up, and he had every illness. This is no bullshit. This dude had polio. This dude had scarlet fever, measles,
Christ.
mumps, everything. They took him out to Arizona or New Mexico, something like that, where it's dry. Because some of the ailments, if you're in dry temperatures, are better than humid or
Yeah, that's known
or
like
cold.
respiratory shit. Arizona,
Yeah, so
dry heat.
he had all kinds of
Interesting.
fucking problems. This dude.
They probably took him to Area 51.
I was just thinking that. So maybe he's an alien.
Did some weird shit though.
Grow up.
Probed him and shit out there.
Wow, I was just thinking that.
He grew up and he grew up. They came back to this area, I believe, because I believe he went to a high school around this area. So after that, he went into the Navy, and this dude was such a crumb. When he got out, his people went home after he got discharged from the Navy, and they were gone. They didn't tell him he left.
Outta here, sucker.
No joke. That's a true story.
He came up from the Navy and his family was gone.
And this dude.
Yeah, they heard what Dickey was doing with all the scenes.
And then he went to Temple. He was an actual graduate of Temple for physical education. He was going to be a gym teacher. In hindsight, creepy as fuck, but he never became a gym teacher. He always had some kind of bullshit excuse like, "Oh, you got to go on a list to be a teacher," and I'm like,
I don't have
go on
the time.
the fucking list because you're gonna be on a list.
Yeah, it's
other
a sex
list.
offenders
Later on, you find out.
Megan's.
Stay subscribed or hit that subscribe button to find out what other list this Dickey was on. But anyway, the point is, the dude was, graduated from Temple, didn't do shit, but he became a bartender. He was an alcoholic.
So he's a grade A crumb.
He's a grade A crumb. Like
Yeah,
he
cream of the
was
crop.
working like, he had one of those like perm afros, and all
God.
his closet was chock full of those butterfly collar like.
Oh shit,
My man,
Dude, he was his closet literally would be worth a lot of money. A couple years ago, when that whole thing came back,
The whole vintage age.
He could.
when what came back?
When
The vintage clothes.
every once in a while, shit comes
The
back.
hipsters.
Maybe not in your world,
The hipster world. The
in
yuppie
your
world.
but in like the fashion world.
Yeah.
shit
Yeah,
comes out.
okay. I
yeah,
forgot
like
you were a
look at it.
fashionista over here.
Well, I keep up with the trends.
Yeah,
we
which
can
trends
see
is that? Which trends is that? Laundry day?
I don't keep up with that too well, but
Okay.
I got kids.
Really?
All right, kid, and her mother and I've talked to girls before. I know what's fucking in
So
style.
you're in the fashion world.
No, I'm not. But
Okay,
I've seen
continue
things.
with
I'm
your
on the
story,
fucking
Kanye.
thing. So anyway, Dickey. So he's so this is all stuff that I found out later in life about him. So my first meeting of him though.
How old do you think he was when you met him?
Well, how old was he and how old were you?
I'm gonna say early 30s, maybe the late 30s.
Okay.
Early
So
30s.
young man.
But so I'm living with my mom. Never had a dad. And that's a whole other crumb story. But I'm not going to disrespect my father. But that's a whole.
We're gonna save
crumb
that for
story. Yeah,
Father's Day.
that's a whole other crumb story. But that's a different thing. But anyways, it was just me and my mom. Didn't know any better. Didn't know any different. I mean, so one morning, we lived in this apartment.
Wait, how old were you this time?
Probably about 6.
6 years old.
And one morning, I was living in an apartment with her, and I said, I'm going to go outside. It was early Saturday morning or something. She's like, no, don't go outside. Wait till I get up. I guess she didn't want me to go outside by myself or whatever.
Did you live down here or up
No,
in
Lansdale. So I'm like, no, I'm going outside. I'm like, I want to go outside. I threw a fit, right? And I'm like, I'm going out. And as I unlatched the door, a dude, buck naked,
He was butt naked.
dong
out and all.
dick and balls flying, stormed out, flew at me.
Wait, you didn't know this guy?
Never met him ever. I didn't even get introduced to this dude. Never met the dude in my existence.
He
up
didn't
until
even know
6
that they were in there
years old.
clapping cheeks.
I didn't even know. I was sound asleep.
How old were you again?
Probably about 6.
Did he know your mom had a kid?
I'm
Like,
thinking he
who the fuck's
did.
this kid?
Yeah, he probably thought he was robbing the house or
Thinking
something.
he did, but like
Midget robbing the house,
You
lady.
know how angry he had to be to get up out of bed butt ass naked to
he
go beat
jumped
another
out of
bitch's
bed,
kid?
ran out and beat the shit out of me. I'm getting beat with like
Dick
I
in your
know,
face.
like I know
Oh,
it rubbed on me. It had to have.
His
I
dick
was
touch
like,
shit.
You were Dick Height, 6 years old to a grown man.
But yeah, it was like, and then I'm like, dude, I was like, from that, this is why I am fucked up. If everyone, oh, what is
That's why he flinches every time you pull your dick out.
right?
on him.
Every time somebody like pulls their zipper, I'm like, oh. But no, but he didn't even have a zipper. He had nothing. He was completely naked.
Oh my god,
That's odd, dude.
So,
That's
think?
not normal.
You think?
Yeah.
but this dude,
At least
yeah,
put
he
your
was
fucking
like-
boxers on before you kick some kid's ass.
and then he kicked
Ain't
my
got time.
ass. He didn't even
Ain't
put his
got time for
underwear
that.
What
on.
are we doing here?
You got to go out there hanging dong
Yeah.
and whoop this kid's ass.
Yeah, he got no time. What
Dude,
if I
at
would've
6
made it
years old,
outside?
that must have looked like a fucking monster coming at you.
You little cock blocking motherfucker, go lay down.
There was
He
like
wasn't cock blocking. He was leaving.
no. My mind put like one of those.
His mother was crying. Go sit down.
My mind put one of those like black bars in front, so I don't remember any of that.
It wasn't a black bar. You didn't remember that.
He wasn't black.
You weren't
Not that that
remembering.
matters.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
First,
Man, nah, you just got to think how angry he the fuck was to just come out there.
yeah, you had to do something.
Because he
dude.
wasn't like just
Like-
laying there chilling.
Dude, I said I wanted to go outside, and I
She
didn't
was
say
probably-
fuck you or
yeah,
anything.
She
I
was
didn't say.
probably about to get up to go kick your ass, and he was like, "Nah, you."
So he pulled that card. I'll handle this shit.
right.
Well,
Boy,
put your
yeah.
boxers on.
All liquored
I'm
up.
good.
Boy needs a dad.
Yeah.
I got this one.
I'll teach
I
him
don't know
how to
what
be
the
a
hell they were
man.
thinking. I don't know, but all I know is like, you know, it was just.
I'm sorry to tell you, but they made Dave that night.
They probably did.
Wow. Look at that.
Wow, chicka wow
Yeah, they
wow.
did. They made
She's seen that big old hog swinging around beating your
Yeah,
ass.
how about it?
She after you went crying to bed, she was like, Dickey, get your ass in there right
Yeah.
now. Smacked his ass on the way in.
That's a man's dick.
Beat me like you beat a 6-year-old.
Yeah, like I don't remember. I mean, obviously, like I was traumatized of some sort,
I hope so. I mean,
but I don't remember like how I felt. Like, but here's the crazy thing: the dude never left. That was the first time I seen him, and he never.
so he hooks up with your mom the first time.
and he never.
First time he sees you, he kicks your ass. And then that's it. He's your stepdad
and
now.
he's
He
my stepdad.
challenged you for dominance.
So let me-
That was it.
Let me follow
That
up with
was
this.
it.
Let me follow up with this question. What was the next? So was it that was the morning? I would assume that happened,
Right.
So how did the rest of the day go? Like, all right, so I'm sure he whooped your ass. Yeah, and then he goes back to the room, I guess. After that, then how did the rest of the day play out? Like, did
Shit,
your
if
mom
I
come out
remember,
then introduce him? This is Dickey. This is Chris. We met each other already.
Right. Now eat your pancakes.
Yeah, while you're eating your waffles.
Eat your Mr. T cereal.
But like from that day, I hated that motherfucker, and he did some, and even he never like trust me. And you've heard Dickey stories before this. There's some bullshit like this dude like did never try to make up for it ever. Like he would just be doing worse and worse and worse and worse. But you know, in hindsight, like this, like what the fuck was wrong with this dude that he thought it was okay to come out naked and like beat somebody's kid that he never met? Because but to
80s,
come,
dude.
it turns out like my mom and him knew each other from high school. They knew each other from high school, reconnected, and then they hooked up. And I guess, you know,
Yeah, well,
mama needed
it was the 80s, right?
something. Yeah, it was. No.
Mama
yeah.
sure did care about your schooling, boy.
It was the 80s. If
Yeah,
you didn't
yeah.
beat a lady kid butt ass naked, then you weren't even there, man.
It was weird. Yeah, it was weird. But
Right?
like, but yeah, I was because like when they got married, I hated this motherfucker so much. Like I hid behind the bushes. I hid. They couldn't start without me, I guess. But I kept like dodging them and like.
Were you the ring bearer or the best man or anything?
No, I wasn't shit. I don't even remember
Did
that.
he have
shit.
Wasn't
I do
even there,
remember
man.
hiding. I do remember, but I don't remember like the details of the wedding. I remember Because I have pictures in like a book. So sometimes when you look at pictures, it kind of fucks with your
Jogs
memory, and
your
you're like,
memory.
maybe I can remember that. But like,
We were at
I
Nick's
know that
Corners Pizza.
Well, I know we were at the Sons of Italy for the reception, which is where Dickey worked at the time. It doesn't exist, and I don't.
Got a deal, man.
But yeah, so they
Hold
got
on.
a deal.
Did he used to call the Sons of Italy Degos? I could see him thinking doing that.
Yeah,
I don't think he worked there. He's just paying off a debt.
Yeah.
She's washing dishes.
But yeah, he was a
Take the
bartender.
fucking trash out.
He was a bartender there. It was so yeah, that's my Dickey story. Like the Dickey
Double Dickey origin.
Dickey origin. This dude had every known ailment. Like fucking, like I said, polio. Who the fuck is? Nobody even gets that shit.
Yeah.
I mean, I thought scarlet
Who else do
fever.
you know who had polio and scarlet fucking
Yeah.
fever?
I thought scarlet fever was something from like the Civil War.
And he had measles
Yeah.
too.
Fucking pirate.
Yeah, like
He
I
was
thought
a
that like,
fucking
I-
Schuylkill River pirate.
I
But no,
did
but
this-
he got that shit in like Arizona or something. I don't know where the fuck he got, but he had all these fucking.
They
different
got all that
ailments
shit
and
on the Navy.
You know them fucking magic shoes and shit. You know, like he had to wear that shit. He had
a corrective shoe.
Yeah, he had to wear
Forrest Gump?
like, the
Yeah,
Forrest
that
Gump
shit.
shit because he had polio.
Yeah, that's
and
from
shit.
polio because when I was at Stony Creek Elementary back in the day, Mr. Bender, I think he was a principal or he was somebody important in that school. When he was a kid, he had polio and he walked with a
Mama
his leg
gave
was-
him some magic shoes.
He was a big mean old fuck.
But yeah, so like this dude had all these ailments, got fucking came home from the Navy. Parents didn't even tell him they moved. So this dude was already fucked up and then came in and he should have never this guy should have been banned from being around any children.
How did him and your mom get along?
Initially, I guess fine because everything back in the 80s was like he said, like, was like, whatever. Like, because I'd be like, oh, he's like beating me. I know he's not.
It's
That's
fine.
what a father does.
You deserved it.
Yeah.
It's just what a father does.
Like,
Yeah.
and I would joke.
Showing you his love.
Like, if I would even joke, like I thought I was funny. So, like, one time they were like, he was trying to be like, buddy or something, like, oh, you want to go to the hardware store with me? I'm like, oh, let me check my schedule. Oh, forget it. Like, I'm joking.
Like you were serious 6 years
No.
old.
And then my mom would get all fucking like, so I'm like, whatever. Like these people like like they were, unfortunately, I God rest both my mother's soul. Fuck Dickey, but they're crumb like people. Like they didn't have like.
Dude, his parents fucking waited
They
for him to
were
go to the
weird.
Navy so they could bail. Like
That's
later,
weird
loser.
That's
people
We're out of here.
horrible.
Yeah, like who does that?
I'd beat the shit out of a 6-year-old too if that happened to me.
Right.
Sometimes I like it better when they were beating on me.
Like I said, he
They
would
knew I
like
was there.
he would
Man, Johnny boy.
like, oh, let's have a catch. And like with a fucking softball.
Would he beam it at you?
And like fucking throw it right in the face because I'm not a coordinated guy. You
What,
know,
you
and
wanna be a
I got
Jackie
glasses.
Wolfie
I
boy?
gotta like, I'm like, so it's like,
Hey, Jack.
You
Yeah,
want to be a
Chris,
Jackie Wolfie boy all your life?
yeah, Jack.
Chris was Jackie Wolfie
I was
boy.
Jackie Wolf.
What a great movie.
This Boy's Life. Robert De Niro, Leonardo DiCaprio. Check it out.
Get it from the side or the back. My house, my rules.
I don't want to look at your fucking face.
So anyway, there you go.
Did he say that in the movie, or did we add that?
No, he said,
No, he
that in the
said
movie.
that.
Get it from the side or the back.
Get it from the back.
My
or
house,
from the
my rules.
side.
He would
My
only
house,
fuck his
my
old lady
rules.
from the back.
I don't want to look at your fucking face.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, Mr. Big Time.
Oh,
over
yeah.
here. Yep.
Yo,
Let's
your
just put
grinder
the,
going
let's just
off
put the
over
fucking
there.
podcast
Ding,
on hold
ding,
so you can
ding,
check
ding.
your
Talking
fucking
about
phone,
seeing
you
Dickey
fucking
naked
jerk.
got
No
Chris
wonder
all
why your
horny.
stepdad kicked your ass. Jesus Christ. Somebody get the belt.
Chris is all horny talking about Dickey naked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looking at.
Well, look, I would. This is a traumatic story. 6-year-old kid
Yeah.
meeting his stepdad, getting his ass beat by a butt naked, probably drunk man.
Yeah, but you know
not
what?
getting consoled by his father, by his mother. Let me just Dr. Phil it for 1 second.
All right.
Just like get away from the Crumb Show mentality for half a second. I think everybody's wondering, like,
Is he a retard?
if you can remember without it being too painful for you, what was Dickey packing? running around naked, beating kids.
I'm
Must
glad
have
I
been
wasn't the
pretty
only one
good.
thinking that.
I mean,
Must have been pretty good.
I'm
mean,
thinking you've seen it up close before. It ain't the first time.
I'm thinking like it wasn't. I don't remember like at all. Like I remember like he was just naked and there was like shit flopping around. It was flopping. I
Must
guess.
have been a hog because it wasn't hog. It would have been
I don't
flopping.
fucking know, but like the thing is like yeah, it's terrible. But like I can like think of a reimagining like like you gotta get naked and put a fucking wig on, and Jerry,
whoa,
please.
why are you
He stands by the
reimagining
door.
that?
Stand by the door over there, and you come out naked and beat Jerry,
Nah, I'm
so we
good.
could get like a. But
There wouldn't be too much
That would be
flopping going on, buddy.
hilarious.
Let me tell you.
it'd be hilarious
It'll
though,
be funny.
because we need that kind of hilarity on the show. Like
I'll
we
do
need-
it for the cast. I'll do anything
That's
for the
what I'm
cast.
saying, and like so, like, and I always say people like to laugh at the tragedy of others.
They're
so
laughing at
if we
you,
can,
believe it.
right? Well, you know, what are they going to do? What are we here for?
That's it.
What are we here for? For to just sit here and talk about the fucking weather? No, we're going to talk about naked dudes coming and
Nigga, dude's
beating the
beating your
shit out
ass.
of little kids. That's what people want to fucking hear.
It's America.
I mean, my dad whooped my ass when I was a kid, right? I was, and today that would be
Naked?
No,
Did he beat you
it'd be
naked and you
serious.
didn't get beat?
That's what I'm trying to say.
You had a good
But
fucking
naked-
childhood, so you calm down over there.
I'm just saying, like that today it would be child abuse, but if you take naked into it, that's a whole nother level, man.
Right.
Like that's fucking,
That's the amount of anger that you had. Like he had to pull out and beat your fucking ass. Like I got this shit. You just stay right there.
I wonder
Don't
if he
you
wiped
dare
off.
put that nightgown on. I'm gonna fuck him up.
you stay just
Like
like
it
it
wasn't
is. I'll
like
be
they were
back.
just laying there watching Bob Ross paint happy little trees, 1985 or whatever. He pulled out, got up, whooped your motherfucking ass, and got a drink. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We making David tonight.
Did you see that, babe? See me whoop your kid's ass?
Yeah.
But yeah,
big for
like
six.
you know what though? At one point, that was the first time I ever heard somebody say, and I still remember it to this day because I was like, "What the?" I was like, and I didn't say what the fuck, but I'm like, "What were you guys doing?" Like moving furniture.
They were fucking. What do you
they
mean?
were.
Yeah, but
You
what the
didn't know?
fuck? I'm 6 years old. No, I didn't know. What do you know?
Yeah, because I remember catching my mom and dad doing things. I mean, I knew they weren't fucking playing house.
At 6 years old?
Maybe 10.
Yeah, I was 6.
Yeah. Never mind. Continue.
So I didn't know. I still didn't know after that what move. Oh, okay, you were moving furniture. Made sense. But we're stupid at 6
My kid
anyway.
caught me one time, about 5, 6 years old. Shout out Jerry, little fucker. He was like, "I'm telling everybody," and that motherfucker did. He called my mom up, his other
Called your mom.
everybody.
Bro.
Yep. You knock on my door, boop. You open the door. He was telling for like a week.
Remember he came out to like a party or something and said, "Let me see your boobies" or something.
To
That was
me?
pretty good.
So to all the people out there in the interwebs, yeah, you crying about shit. If you didn't get beat by a buck naked man while you were a little kid, then your life ain't that bad.
I got to tell you, when
I
you,
want to hear it.
when you first told me about the story, I heard it the other way around. I thought he came out and beat you while you were naked. That's why I was like, man, this might not be too bad for the cast. I thought you were the naked one when you first told me about the story.
No, but then like afterwards, I was like, "Fuck it, we're all getting naked."
Yeah, it's a
That
naked
kind of
party,
party.
baby.
Hit me again, Dickey.
Yeah.
It's time to put some stank on it.
Yeah, think of that. Now 40-something years later, you're paying naked guys to beat you.
Right.
Yeah.
Ain't that some shit?
Yep.
It all
By the
comes
way,
full circle.
Venmo me.
It all comes full circle. So anyway, all right, thanks folks for the Dickety Crumb. So we got
I thought it was a double Dickey.
That
no, I
was
did. I told his origin story.
Oh, origin, then the naked.
yeah.
Yeah, which almost
His
origin.
Dickey's origin, how he became Dickey
Yeah.
by having all these fucking crazy ailments, alcoholism, just being a crumb in general.
Was he on drugs?
He was definitely on drugs.
What kind are we talking here? Smack,
I'm talking
coke,
about.
crack?
I think he was.
We'll get
definitely,
into all that.
He was a bartender in the '80s, dude.
Definitely
Definitely.
doing everything.
You know,
He's
what are
definitely
you
on the
doing?
booger
What are we
sugar.
doing
Yeah.
here? You know, what do you got? What are we doing? What do
He
you got?
seems more like a crack person.
He wasn't a crack guy,
Nah.
but he was more like I think
Early,
meth
yeah.
or
I
maybe
think-
coke and meth because his like all his.
I know what it was.
I think back then it was
he was
speed.
just one of them dudes that probably did everything, so he's never addicted to
You got
one
it, man.
specific
Well, got
thing.
anything.
He got mad at
It
us
was
one
whatever
time
you get.
because he's like, "What are you doing with these cigars?" And we're like, "We're smoking weed." He's like, because back in the day they used to mix like coke or meth or something in
A woolly.
the cigar
Woolies.
and fucking not with weed though, with the actual cigar, like for some or something. I don't know what
Yeah.
they would do.
That's a woolly, right? Weed and coke is a woolly.
Yeah, but
A
I don't know
blunt,
if they.
a
I, don't
turbo
know,
and a
I didn't
joint.
understand the
He's
whole
saying
thing.
There's no weed in it.
I didn't understand.
no
Maybe
weed.
I have no idea what I'm talking about. Like when you put other drugs in with the weed or not weed. If I don't know, but he accused us of something. And we're like, no, we don't. We're just putting weed in here. Get the fuck out of here. You know, like.
Right.
But because at that time he couldn't do shit. Like he could complain or whatever. But we were all larger than him. He couldn't really do shit. But anyway, that's a whole different story. So anyway, if anybody doesn't have anything else to add, why don't we move on to
We'll get into many
to-
stories
to
later where he
Fats,
beats
I
a
think it
dick.
was, or
Yeah, we're
was
moving
it
on.
Fats?
Come here. Say, Jar.
So we'll get into many stories later on when they're
Right,
all
I don't
there.
want to talk
Chris
about the
beats a
whole
dick.
thing right
It's just
now.
it's just crazy. Like it's like I know
What-
you
what?
got.
What'd he say?
Okay, second.
It's like you got millions of
Okay,
stories.
hey.
What?
What did you say, Jerry?
We'll get into that later. He has many stories where he eventually winds up eating some dickies.
Okay. Now you guys can talk over each other.
It's hard to believe that you got millions of stories, but it's hard to believe that you can keep topping those stories. Like each week, like I thought the dick sucking one last week was going to be like the top dog. Like he's not going to top that one. Then the naked beat.
But don't put a lot of pressure on me. I mean,
We're putting it on you, buddy.
but that's why I gave the disclaimer. Like maybe, everybody's got Dickey stories, and they don't always have to be about
I don't
that.
know about that though. I don't have dick stories like that.
I believe you. I believe I've heard you have some Crumb Dickey stories of your own. But we won't talk about not you personally, but we know some Crumb Dickey stories.
No,
we were supposed to
absolutely,
have a Crumb off.
Yeah, you can crumb wherever you want.
Yeah, I'm crumbing
Just don't
everywhere.
crumble me.
Not crumb everywhere. Crumb everywhere. But anyway, go ahead. So anyway, Fats.
Yeah, Fat Man, you had something to say
Yeah,
earlier. What you got?
I like to talk about random things that come to my head, and last week was the toilet thing, and this week is like sharing, like when you, like obviously everybody shares food with people, like give me a bite of that, give me a bite of that, but like certain foods you just can't share, dude.
Hold on. Who are you sharing food with at 40-something years old besides your wife?
I'm just saying, my old lady, or if,
Okay.
if my son wanted something that I was like, give me a bite of that, Dad, I'd give him a bite.
All right.
I give you a bite of something if I was eating. I share my hoagie with you.
You'd share your hoagie with
Yeah, absolutely.
How about
But-
a Zep?
Dude, I share anything I had with you guys. I love you guys. I've known you guys forever, so I love you guys. So, but whatever. We're getting off topic here. Let's stay on topic. So I get random things come to my head. So like sharing some certain food, like milk products. You know how disgusting that is?
Yeah. I don't share ice cream.
Yeah, dude. I love my old lady. She wants some of my. She's like one of the cleanest people I know. But like, I don't want to share my ice cream with you.
Okay.
It's milk. It's like sharing a bowl of cereal, sharing a glass of milk. You don't do that, dude. And I was just wanting to ask, like the folks at home, like, what other kind of foods don't you share? Like, there's like you don't want to share tuna fish.
Cupcakes. One time I bought a box of cupcakes and we were walking across the street. He was like, "Let me get one."
Yeah, I remember. It was ding dongs.
He knocked the whole fucking box out of my hand right in the middle of my
He had a whole fucking box of ding dongs.
That's fucking
A whole box. You know what I mean? Usually we'd be lucky if we get a quarter, 50 cents, you go get, they were a quarter. But he had a whole box. I said, let me get one, Jer. No. And he's eating, real small like the asshole he was. And then fucking I smacked the shit right out of here. We're right in the fucking puddle.
He would have gave you one.
I didn't want to wait, Jess.
I want to take it
I
one
know.
step further about the food sharing thing.
Go ahead.
I don't go to a restaurant because like there's certain women that I know that would like, oh, why don't we share an entree and we'll split an entree and we'll get some appetite. Like, no, I want my entree. You get your entree, and if you want a taste of mine, I'll give you a little taste. But no, we're not.
Yeah.
I actually got very nasty in one place, and I was like, because she was like, "Oh, we might split." I was like, "No, I want my own fucking thing." And the waitress was like, "Oh shit." I'm like, "You know what? I'm sorry, that was a little much, but I had to be firm at that point. No, we're not fucking sharing.
Yeah,
man.
I want my own shit, and then you can have a taste of it.
2 for 2 riblets.
dude, I go through the same shit. Like you know,
Not sharing.
dude, me and Melody would go out to like a diner sometimes, and like she's very strict when she comes to eat, right? Like, she knows she's portion controls, all that shit. She's very good at it, and she's trying to teach me ways too. So we'll be at a diner. She'd be like, "Let's just split this Reuben," and like I know I should because I'm overweight. You know what I mean? But you know how good a fucking Reuben is, dude.
Especially from
your
a
favorite
diner? Right.
Like, no, I want the whole fucking thing, dude. Like, so you don't even take it home. Take your half home. We'll share that later.
And the fries or
You
the
know?
potato salad.
And your fries. She'll do that. She'll be like, no fries.
What's on a Reuben?
Don't say no fries. They come with the
What do you mean? What's
sandwich.
on a
What do you
Reuben?
mean?
You
Are
never had a Reuben?
You never had a Reuben? Okay, let me tell you. It's two
Jesus
delicious
fucking Christ.
Calm down. Jesus Christ. Am I sitting between Seinfeld and Larry David?
That's one of my
over here?
favorite sandwiches,
Fucking
dude.
guinea from Narcos.
I love
What the fuck
fucking
I know about
Reubens.
Reubens.
Remember we worked at Ray's and dude took a bite of one and busted his lip?
Yeah, it had
Ate
the
a piece
glass
of
in it.
glass
Yeah.
there.
Oh, that's
we were
not
probably
cool.
throwing dishes.
Glass
He
does not
fucking-
come on
He
Reuben.
ate a Reuben.
But it's
Yeah,
corned
that's it.
beef
I never ate that.
Corned
shit.
beef,
I'm out.
and
grilled rye,
grilled rice, sauerkraut.
sauerkraut, and $1,000 dressing.
Yeah, it's the fucking awesome.
Swiss cheese.
Oy
Swiss
vey.
cheese, right.
Yeah. My old lady, since I'm on keto, makes me fucking keto Reubens. It's like a Reuben, but without the bread. It's like in a bowl.
You can get turkey Reubens. You can get roast beef. You can get other
Corned beef's
Reubens,
the
but
best,
corned beef,
dude.
and then corned beef special is not toasted, but
Right.
it has
Coleslaw.
coleslaw and Swiss cheese.
You're getting me hard over here.
dude.
Christ,
Oy
calm
vey.
down.
Get your
Fucking-
uncircumcised dicks
Give me a
away.
fucking
Jesus.
sandwich already.
fucking hungry.
Fucking Saul and Leo over here.
Oh yeah, like
Chill out.
I agree with you. Though. I don't want to
I'm
share my
not sharing my
sandwich.
shit.
I don't want to share my appies. I don't want to share my sandwich. I don't
Show
wanna
me
You
share-
don't wanna
Shabbos.
share your what?
Show
Just
me fucking
stop sharing.
Shabbos.
Let's just stop sharing. The only thing you should be sharing that I
Is the
can,
bill?
well, okay, or how about
Cause I'm cheap. I'm not fucking
You're a
paying.
real
I'm not
ladies.
paying.
You're a real
Chris goes
ladies
Dutch.
man, aren't you?
I never remember
Don't
where my
forget
wallet
she had
is.
3 drinks. They ain't free refills.
Yeah.
But you guys have known me long enough. I forget my wallet all the time. It just happens to be most of the time at the restaurant.
I don't know. You forget.
the only
everything.
food that is acceptable to be shared is a fucking pizza pie, and even that I want half of that pie.
You know it's a fucking ignorant thing to ask
That's 4
for?
slices, Jet. Don't look at me crazy. It's 4
Huh?
slices.
You know it's ignorant to ask for?
What?
Like a Twix or a Reese cup.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, they're
There's
both
only
mine.
2.
But they're both mine.
That's
If I
fucking
bought it, they're both mine.
Right.
Buy your own, or I'll buy you one.
What if it's the king size 4-pack?
Nah.
You wouldn't share with a king size
Hey,
4-pack.
Thank you. I'm
It's
glad.
my favorite fucking candy.
Thank you. I'm glad somebody else in this fucking room agrees with me.
If it was a 4-pack, I'd offer you.
I'd offer you
Yeah.
one from a 4-pack. Yeah.
I
I mean,
don't-
I'm not that much
That's
of an
what
asshole.
I just said before you
But
shut
then,
me down.
But the thing is, then if I give you one, then he's one. Then I got to give
Thank you.
everybody
Thank
one.
you.
Now I'm
Now
down
you're
to
down
fucking
for
one. One. Now it's 4. There's a 4 fucking pack.
Welcome
fucking
to the
bullshit.
team, Chris. Welcome to the
There's
team.
no I in team.
If you brought one for yourself, you have to bring enough for the whole
There's a
class.
me, though.
There's a me.
There's a me.
That's right. Me is a winner.
I mean,
No, I would share with you because like I'll
I'm
break it
thinking
down,
like
but I would like.
on the same topic. You know, why don't we have snacks? Where's the snack?
Yeah, how about it?
Not
But
one Reese cup.
Yeah, not one fucking snack here.
FYI, I had 2 Reese cups on the way here
I know
that
you
we stopped
did.
at Wawa. You didn't get none.
No, I got a fucking protein bar because I got to lose 50 fucking pounds.
Hear that, Alan? We need some Reese cups for next time.
Horrible.
But maybe
I'm
split
getting
the
there.
Reuben with your wife then next
Yeah,
time.
thanks. Now she's listening. Now she's gonna say thanks, Chris. You'll be getting a nice
Kara.
message on Facebook. Thanks.
You know, you don't give him a choice. You're splitting the Reuben. You can have the pickle.
Sharon's good though. When you go and you sit down, you get a couple of different apps. Everybody just picks and shit.
If
you
you're
know?
doing it that way, but if it's just say you and your wife or you and like Jerry or something out, and you get one sandwich,
How big of a sandwich?
a Reuben, it's a sandwich.
Yeah, I went and seen. I was down in Atlantic City in one of them, I don't know, casino restaurants. It was a deli. I think it was called the Hollywood Deli because everything was named after celebrities. and I got a Rosie O'Donnell was the name of the sandwich, right? The fucking
Was
thing,
it a pork sandwich?
the fucking thing was this big.
That's fucked up.
The lady brought it over. I looked at her. I said, "Is this a joke?"
The fucking Rosie.
She said, "No, that's how they come." I took.
So do I. Hey,
It would have been from a big sandwich, huh?
Or Rosie O'Donnell.
Ew. I took, made a regular sandwich, and I had this much, 2 sandwiches left. My father-in-law ate lunch for a week, making sandwiches off of that shit.
Jesus Christ.
Such a waste.
If you probably died if you ate that.
Who the fuck can eat all
That's
that?
a lot of pork.
I go to challenges if I
Hold on.
I do. I
You
would
go to
eat-
town just because you're a cheap ass motherfucker.
Yeah, you're Dickey stepson.
Let
Burger
it
King.
be, let it be known.
Cheeseburger.
What kind of
Let it
sandwich
be
was it? What kind of sandwich was
Pork.
it? No, because he just automatically assumed pork.
He said pork.
No, it was
Well,
called
it's
a
Rosie
Rosie
O'Donnell.
O'Donnell. It was like some
What
shit
do,
like
what do we
I
do?
thought you said pork.
no, it was a Rosie O'Donnell sandwich
I'm sorry.
from deli. It was just like a club sandwich that was like a Dagwood, a Dagwood sandwich from Blondie.
Yeah.
Dagwood and Blondie,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
this
yeah,
big.
the
just
comic.
every lunch meat, like a pound of every lunch meat. Stacked this
too much,
fucking high.
man.
It's ridiculous.
Look, I'm a fat guy. I like a big sandwich, but like people overdo it, dude.
That was
You see these
ridiculous.
fucking burgers. How do you eat that?
It's stupid.
I'm eating that
It's
Yeah, you're
stupid.
gonna eat, it, but
because I want my name on the wall, like a
Well,
cheeseburger.
burger-
look, I did it. I did
the
that.
pound
Me and
burger.
Vinny did that at Cheeseburger Cheese. We're on the wall.
I was on the wall like 4 times.
It was one.
You were on the
Cheeks
wall
was up
too?
there too. Cheeks did it with us. Me, Vinny, and Cheeks did it.
Me and my brother.
Cheeks did a milkshake
and it was
after
like
that.
easy. I'm like, I could eat another one.
He beat you in a hot dog eating contest.
Cheeks beat me in a hot dog. I entered the hot dog Montgomery lunch. It's not the Greeks own it anymore. Different people own it now.
I don't even think it's there no more.
It's there, but it's totally.
It's
different.
not Montgomery lunch no more, right?
It says Montgomery.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
still-
they still have the hot dogs?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
I
they
love
don't know.
them
They don't have the
fucking
hot dogs.
They don't do the
no.
hot dog anymore?
I don't think so. I don't. They're.
dogs are good as
I think they might have changed the sign.
They're just
by now.
Mexican wieners now.
Yeah. I think they might have changed the sign by now. Somebody's there, but it's not the same.
Well, the Texas hot wieners, that
Right.
like style of hot dogs. You remember that?
Right.
It's a hot dog with like a hamburger sauce and onions
Yeah,
and mustard and
mustard.
shit.
Oh.
That's pretty good. There's a place in Pottstown, I think, now that has it.
Yeah. I entered
best.
a hot dog contest there. Cheeks was in it too, and I swear, because I could put away hot dogs. I swear I put away a 10-pack of them before when I was younger. Back when I was a teenager.
Yeah, but you didn't put them in your mouth.
When it started, I was eating 7. I was up to 7, and at some reason I looked at the restroom sign and I got fucking sick to my stomach, and I had to quit because I was about to puke. But let me tell you something about that context. Cheeks should have won because the guy that beat Cheeks beat him by a half a hot dog, right? But he fucking the hot dogs come with onion, the meat sauce, and mustard, right? This guy said I'm allergic to onions. I gotta have relish instead of onions. That's fucking cheating because everybody knows relish is sweet. That's easier to go down than it is fucking onions. That motherfucker cheated. Cheeks is the actual champion of the Norristown hot dog champion. He had, I think, 11 and a half. That dude said he ate 12. It's just bullshit. He had a relish, not onions on hot dog. He should be disqualified.
Were they eating them like this?
Did he leave shit on the table?
No, but he had relish.
But Cheek said he was still hungry though, right?
Yeah,
After
Cheeks
that?
could have dusted him,
I
dude.
remember hearing that.
Did you see the Dad to Nathan's thing recently? And I think it was that dude Joey Chestnut stuffing hot dogs in his mouth.
Yeah.
And somebody came up next to him with a sign or some shit.
Oh, he beat him up.
He like grabbed him around. He was choking him, stuffing hot dogs in his mouth until the
Did he
security
really?
got him.
Oh, I'd love
Yeah.
to see that.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Yeah, he was. Dude, it was awesome.
Seen the one lady dips him in fucking water.
A lot of people.
That's the
Kobayashi
Asian girl.
did that
Yeah,
too.
A
the
lot of
Asian
people
girl.
do that. Yeah, it's easier because then it's soggy. It goes down.
wet
It's
brain.
gross though. But hey, you got to win. You're in it to win.
But the whole moral of the story I'm trying to is that I wasn't good at stuffing wieners in my mouth.
Yeah.
Hey-o.
You know, they
Boom, boom.
changed the name of the hot dogs to Glizzies now.
Did they?
Yeah, recently I think I heard my kids saying that.
Give me a glizzy?
Why?
I think that means blowjob in Dave's world.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I think I heard Nick say
Yeah,
it.
I think you got some. I think
I
you're
heard my son
confused
next to
because
that.
why would that doesn't even there's no you can't even
Give
get
it a
anything
goog.
from it.
I have.
Glizzy, a glizzy.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Just, yeah, I could, dude, you know me. I could talk about food for fucking hours. Just, some people love, movies, books. I don't read. I always enjoyed eating food. You know,
A glizzy is a hot dog. It was originally a
let me
slang
see.
term for a gun in Washington, D.C.
Yeah, that makes sense. A glizzy, a Glock, a gun, whatever. But
Hot dog. Yeah, I don't know.
But how did you correlate the word glizzy with hot dog?
Yeah, I still don't get it. A whizzy would make more sense.
Oh, yeah. I don't know. Maybe they didn't like
yeah.
saying it.
Whizzy,
A hizzy,
dizzy for dog, dizzy dog.
a hitty,
Whizzy.
a hizzle,
Hitty.
a hizzle dizzle or something, whatever.
Well, hot dog is a
dizzle,
stupid ass
bizzle.
name.
Give me a hizzle
Stupid
dizzle.
ass 200-year-old name.
Yeah, I thought that was Snoop Dogg over there. Did you hear how good he was?
I'm pretty good.
Yeah, you look like him.
Jerry's
Anybody say
the,
you
no,
look like him?
Jerry's the Snoop Dogg.
Oscar Mayer mobile.
Jerry's the low key Snoop Dogg on the show.
I would,
Yeah,
I was.
that's what your sister called me today.
What? Snoop Dogg.
Snoop Dogg.
Yeah.
So
I'm just
if
a
I had
fucking-
$1 for every time I heard that, I'd have a nice sized bag of weed.
I'm just the angry white guy over here, ranting about everything.
All right, Fats. Is that it for your little rant there?
Yeah,
Just
I
the-
mean, I could keep going on for hours about shit that with this topic, but
So basically, the purpose of that little segment there was just to tell your wife that you're not sharing with her anymore.
well, it started off with sharing the milk products, because like she'll stick her spoon in my ice cream to taste it and stuff, and I'm like,
That bothers you?
because it's milk product.
Who cares?
Someone
You know what milk is?
I don't like
Different,
sharing
right?
milk.
Do you know what milk is?
Yeah, it comes from a cow.
It's a fucking cow mucus. It's basically mucus.
Okay.
So what's the difference if she's putting it in her mouth and it's fucking mucus anyway?
It's different than like a lick off your fucking ice cream cone.
Yeah.
Like if she's just like.
But it's not
taking-
just her; it's anybody. I don't want to share milk products with anybody.
He's not.
I dig
I don't
that.
think it's the.
I
I don't
dig
think it's a
that.
germ thing.
Yeah.
I
Like,
think
if
it's
I-
he just wants more
Okay,
food.
Let's say
He
you're
doesn't want to
No,
share.
it's not that. Because I'll share with everybody.
How about water
Listen,
ice?
So I'll share water ice. Like I'm saying, like if you were dying of thirst, right? And I put a glass of water, I drank some water and put it down. You wouldn't drink that water?
But then would you drink it
Wait,
after
hold
he
on.
drank it?
Hold on.
What did
Yeah.
you say?
If you were dying of thirst, and I'm drinking this water. Jesse, this is good water. You thirsty?
Am I dying of thirst?
Yeah.
I
You
will
thirsty?
lick your tongue if I'm dying of thirst.
So you drink the water, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Now it's an average day. You're thirsty. Not dying of thirst. I have a big glass of milk. Jesse, this is some good milk. Want some?
No.
Exactly. Case closed.
All right,
Case
cool.
closed. Should we end the show
If
now?
it's-
Should
hold
we end
on.
the show now?
If I'm moderately thirsty and you have the most delicious looking glass of water and you say, do you want some? I'm going to say no. I'm only moderately
believe that.
thirsty.
I don't believe, folks. I don't believe that.
I'm not drinking your milk no matter fucking what.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
that's gross, no
Thank
matter what.
Yeah. Sharing milk products is gross.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
I was able to pull that up.
Ice cream is milk.
Like I'll probably be that
Okay,
dickhead. Like
if I have
yo,
a bowl
let
of
me drink
cereal,
that
I'm eating my
first.
cereal, and you see me slurping it.
No, that's why that's gross because some of it goes back in and all that shit. That's gross. Do you drink the milk at the end of the cereal?
Yeah.
Some people think that's gross.
Yeah. I know.
Why would they think that's gross?
I don't know. Some people.
That's the
do.
most delicious
Yeah, you
fucking
get all the
milk you
sugar
can
in there and
drink.
stuff. Especially if you're getting some Lucky Charms.
I don't care.
Sometimes it's not cold though.
You're not eating fast enough, buddy.
well, touche.
You're a little slow eater over
Two.
there.
But I
Yeah.
always,
I'm on my second bowl and it's still
right.
cold.
I always, I always.
Still got crunchy ones in there.
So I,
They don't
I,
get
was,
soggy.
I was able to pull that up, by the way.
Yeah,
What?
speaking of cereal,
The
To Facebook. Okay.
when did they start switching cereal?
What do you mean?
Switching it to what?
Back in the day, all right, Frankenberry, Count Chocula, even I noticed Lucky Charms. Not the marshmallow. The marshmallows are still the same, but the cereal's different.
What's different?
What's that, corn? I think it's made out of corn or whatever. Who the fuck knows? But it's like coated with like glaze.
yeah.
It's different now, right? That's
Probably.
not how it was when we were little.
Probably not.
Yeah, even Cookie Crisp and what? That's all.
Well, see, this is the thing. What
Different.
if tricks were just for kids?
I don't agree. I
Because
don't
when you get
see any
older-
difference.
Dude, it's different. That's
'Cause
not the same
I
cereal.
had Count Chocula and
It's
all
not-
that shit during
That's
Halloween.
not.
Like,
Dude,
I
it's
didn't see-
shiny, right? There's a shine to it.
I don't think so. I don't think so. I didn't taste
Now you're
any
calling me a
different.
fucking liar.
It tastes different because you're not
I'm
a
calling.
kid
I'm
anymore.
disagreeing with you though. I don't.
I'm telling you, it's
don't know.
different.
All right. I don't.
Case should be closed after I say it. It's shiny now. It was never shiny before. There was never a shellac on it.
I don't see any shellac on my cereal though. Like I've
I know
had-
what he's talking about.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
Shininess. I know what it is.
Same thing with Burger King French fries. They suck now. They used to be great. They changed it. Why
Well,
did you change
they
it?
changed
Yeah.
those. but that's a real change. There was no
Lucky Charms is trash in general.
Oh my
Well, who the
god,
hell likes
dude,
Lucky
we are
Charms?
about to end our friendship right now.
If you take away the fucking charms, it's fucking Purina cat shit.
Okay, well, don't take away the charms. That's what makes it Lucky Charms.
I got 2 boxes before with no charms in there.
I would have took them back to the store.
I called up and complained.
Yeah, I would have.
Everybody till this day thought I was full of shit.
Without
They're
the
like, "Get
charms,
fuck
it's
outta
just
here."
Lucky. Who the fuck wants Lucky cereal?
Right. But now they sell the boxes of just charms.
That's the best. That's the best idea ever.
It is.
That's
I bought
better
it.
than going to the moon.
Yeah, I bought it and mixed it with Fruity Pebbles.
Wow.
But yeah, I eat a lot of cereal, and I disagree. I don't think anything's different. I haven't seen any discernible difference.
What's
You
your-
go back to 1986.
What's your favorite
Count
cereal?
Chocula.
My favorite cereal is Life cereal.
I love Life.
Life.
Yeah, it's good.
What's your favorite cereal?
Golden Grams.
Isn't that similar to Life?
Nah.
No. It's Golden Grams, dude. It's like graham cracker cereal.
Yeah, it's
All right.
graham crackery.
I don't know. I like all kinds of cereal.
Yeah, me
Coast Crunch
too.
too ain't bad either.
I like-
Strawberry banana Cheerios are the shit.
What? Where the
Oh
hell
my
did you
God.
get strawberry banana Cheerios?
What are we trying to watch our heart?
Yeah, there's all kinds of flavors
Cheerios are
of
the shit.
Cheerios.
I never had them though.
Cheerios are the shit.
delicious.
Come on,
Never had them. They
man.
sound good.
Hardly any sugar in it.
Ollie's has
Nah, man.
ton of that
Cheerios.
shit.
Cheerios. You put
You know what Cheerios are good for, Jesse?
your heart.
No, you know what they're good for? You put in a little bag and give them to some 2-year-old to keep its mouth shut for the rest of the car ride.
Teach them how to piss in the
Yeah,
toilet.
whatever. Piss in the toilet, exactly.
Nah,
That's what they're good
dude.
for.
Now that you're
delicious.
living healthy, bro, you should be having Cheerios and bananas.
I don't eat cereal now. I
Blueberries.
do. I don't eat none
I
of
don't
that.
do it all the
anymore.
time either, but
But like, if I'm gonna have a bowl of cereal, I want the good shit.
S'mores is very good too.
Yeah.
I'll take
Post.
Fruity Pebbles for
Fruity
kids
Pebbles,
cereal.
right.
I'll take Fruity Pebbles.
You should be eating corn, your bran flakes and your fucking
See that?
corn flakes.
But then I like all that. I'll fuck up some Raisin Brans,
yeah,
honey
Raisin
bunches
Bran.
of oats.
I'll eat all that shit with
Mueslix,
bananas. You put
all that
bananas
shit.
in every fucking thing.
You know, what I want to know. I want to know if anybody else's grandparents did this. My grandpop used to put salt and pepper on his oatmeal.
Nah, I never seen anybody do that.
Salt and pepper on oatmeal.
Well, some people don't like sweet. Some people like savory.
Well, salt and pepper.
What's that got to do with salt and pepper on your oatmeal?
Well, because like a lot of
It's
people back in
savory.
the day, when you were poor and you didn't have shit,
Right?
Yeah, no
you
sugar.
fucking seasoned that shit however you.
But oatmeal?
Yeah.
Oatmeal tastes good just like it is. You don't have to do nothing to it.
No, regular ass plain oatmeal
Does not taste
does
good.
Throw a
not
little
ta-
sugar on it.
Yeah, but if they don't have, like, back in the day, do you not understand? You fucking privileged Bluebell Crumb. People didn't have sugar back in the day. They had whatever they had, salt and pepper. But also, people, like, on the same line, grits. I'm not a grits person, but, like,
Never had grits.
people put butter, salt, pepper. People doctor it up any way they want.
I can see that though, grits. I can see it, but oatmeal.
But what do you, because just because you perceive oatmeal in a certain way, and you've
It's
always
not
had-
just me, because nobody puts salt and pepper on their oatmeal.
How do you eat your porridge?
right. You ever had
With
no
my
fucking
fingers.
porridge, motherfucker?
Suffering succotash.
Yeah, great parents did some crazy shit with food back.
Right.
They,
And you should see some of the shit.
They
that
did live in the depression. You might be right. Yeah, right.
Salt and pepper. You- Privileged.
I used to ask him too, but he never asked. He never asked. My
Because you
my
probably didn't want
grandpa-
to be like I was poor.
He did, but my grandpa on my mom's side, you know, shout out to
Yeah,
Sky.
old people don't only have shit like
He
that.
only had like a few words to say a day. You're lucky if you got that. I mean, he just, if you ask him why you put salt and pepper, he just look at you like, shake his head. Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's because you was a little kid pain in the asses.
Yeah.
Right.
Soft ass Bluebell kids coming down to the hood asking why I'm putting salt and pepper on my motherfucking
Hey, he turned us
oatmeal.
into some Norstonians. I'll tell you that guy, man.
He what?
He turned us into some Norstonians.
Yes, he
real
did.
quick.
Yes, he did.
You want to live here? Or you're gonna live like a Northtown.
That's right.
Norstonian.
You put salt and pepper on your fucking oatmeal.
You like it.
You got 5 minutes to shower. I'm shutting the water off.
All right. Well, let's.
That wasn't a Norstonian thing.
Now get the fuck out.
Yeah. You better be home by 9 or I'm knocking the door.
9. It was 7
7?
by the PA lottery.
For real?
I'm 15. He's like, no. We went out of a key to the house. 15, 7 o'clock. How many times I got locked out?
How many?
And then that's when we had payphones, and then we would spend all our money on weed and shit. So I couldn't even call my mom to come down and sneak the open door. So I had to throw a rock up to the third floor
yeah,
and
yeah,
fucking
yeah.
get her to come open the door.
What you do is you like do what everybody did, and you call and you say, "There's a collect call from." Hey, Mom, come fucking open the door.
Damn, you're a genius.
See,
man.
it's because
that,
he's
now
new.
The dog thing first.
He's
blame the
new
dog,
money.
that is-
He's new money poor. We're old poor. You know what I mean? We're generations deep in the beat.
You gotta understand how to
should have
work the
taught me
system,
this shit,
son.
though. You guys should have taught me this shit.
You got to learn to work the system.
Motherfucker, me and Jesse used to get answering machine calls from the laundromat lady that tended the laundromat. She'd be like, "Yo, tell your brother, blah, 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 blah." I'm like, all right. Yeah, you got a phone call.
I would love to go back to them days. You know, you say they're bad days, but they were great days, man. Nothing like being a young lad in Norristown.
Yeah, carefree, running around.
Yeah,
Marshall Street, going the quick way.
Yeah,
Spillane's.
I always thought, like, as much as we used to eat, as fucked up as we did, like food, cheesesteaks and stuff, like how we weren't fat back then. It's because all the fucking walking we used to do, dude.
Oh yeah,
Like we used to walk every fucking where, man.
yeah, man.
Whew.
I still do.
Yeah. Not me. I'm driving everywhere.
All right, well, we're moving away from you. You're not sharing with your wife anymore, and you don't like sharing milk products with anybody.
I didn't say I'm not sharing. Don't put things in her head.
Karen, no more sharing.
It's just all
Order
the
your
stuff
own
he doesn't have
sandwiches.
the balls to say to her in person. He says here, thinking we're going to protect him.
I'm a real tough guy behind this mic, I tell you.
You got to go to fuck home after this.
Yeah. He just wants his own sandwich. That's what it comes down to.
At the diner we go to. Shout out Bristo Diner. We go
How about you do this? You say, yeah, I'll split the Reuben with you, and then you eat half of her Reuben, and then order a turkey club or a BLT.
When this airs,
Some eggs. You're the diner. Order some pancakes
that's
and
what
eggs.
we do now. Like she'll order the turkey melt, and I order the Reuben, and then she wants half mine and half hers.
That's perfect.
But I want the whole Reuben, dude, and half of hers.
when this episode
that's
airs,
perfect what you do.
when this airs on Monday, on Tuesday, when we see him, he's going to have a black eye.
Yeah.
The doorknob hit me.
Sunglasses
Next week there's gonna be an empty mic right here.
The doorknob hit me.
Got a picture of me right here.
Well, what are we doing?
All right, well, now Chris is going to move over to the Facebook. You did a poll this week, and now tell us and the folks at home what it is and what we're going to be discussing next.
Yeah, our newest poll. We did last week. We did TV show Crumb Dads, crummiest dads on TV. This week we got crummiest moms on TV.
Woo!
And like some people initially were like, don't portray women crumbs on, and I'd name two or three. They're like, oh shit, there are a lot of them.
Yeah, we
So,
don't discriminate here.
We'll talk to the top. We'll talk about what some of the top crumbs, women crumbs. Are they crumettes? I don't know. I'm trying to be progressive, but Peg from Married with Children. That's
a good
definitely
one.
a crumb.
Yeah,
Queen.
Probably
Top-
Queen, yeah.
Top
Third
tier
it.
crumb.
Let's just establish that now. When we talk about television crumbs, the Bundys are the royal family, basically.
Absolutely.
Right?
Yeah.
Royal
100%. 1000% agree.
Okay.
But then
The lovable ones.
Yeah.
The lovable-
Scumbag
Yeah.
ones would be the Gallaghers.
Yeah. Okay.
But like-
We have both
But like-
sides.
okay.
then your sister. Oh, and that was from Paul James out there. Said a bunch of people said, but Paul James is the first one to say Peg from Married with Children. Your sister, and I told her I'm going to have to argue this one because we argued about Dan Connor, Roseanne
I'm
Connor.
100% with you, Michelle. Definitely.
Shout out, Michelle.
I don't know.
The Connors are crumbs.
But she was in the crumb
But
mom.
they're
though.
lovable crumb shit.
She wasn't
Like,
a
they really
she wasn't a
didn't, like,
bad
do,
mom. She
like-
wasn't a
Lovable
crumb.
or not, they're crumbs. That family was
But you know what?
crumbs.
That doesn't make a difference if they love their kids or not. They're still crumbs.
Go
Exactly.
for it, right?
They're still crumbs because they still could be good. Because
Still
our next
crumbs.
one, because I can't say that because there's a couple more on the list that
Lovable crumbs.
they're not lovable, but they love their kids, but they're terrible fucking people.
My man Jay Burrell, he stole mine, so
Right.
go ahead.
Here, shout out to Jay.
Oh yeah, he stole yours here because he's next.
That was the first person I thought of.
We're gonna go back in the day when we were fucking. You know, depending on how old you are, if you watch the show Good Times and you remember Janet Jackson as Penny, and she was, you know, she had her mom was like abusive to her, and
Oh, yeah. Definitely crumb.
Willona
She burned her with the iron. Or
took over as her guardian, but yeah, she burnt. Oh no, I can associate.
Yeah,
No,
that
Mama.
shit
So
scarred.
I'm sorry,
Shit
Mama.
scarred me.
That was good, man. That's really deep dive in there. That was good.
Deep dive, Jay
That was
Burrell.
really sad.
That was good, Jay.
That was as soon as
shout
you
out Jay
said,
Burrell.
as soon as you were like Crumb TV moms, that was the first one that popped in my head, and then I seen
Really?
he put it on there. I was like, holy shit! Now I got to rethink a new one too.
Brianna Tudorice, and she was the first one to say it among many, but Tony Soprano's mom. Crumb.
I agree with that.
Mom.
Lydia.
She was. I don't. Yeah. Even though she was like, she tried to portray like, I don't think
Yeah.
you're good. Whatever.
She's gonna have a fucking
Yeah,
whack.
that's a really
Bro.
good
What's
one.
wrong with her?
The fucking.
It's a good one, Bree.
Yeah, shout out Bray.
You
That's a
fucking-
good one.
Big Berm, Anthony Burmeister. He got a good movie mom crumb. The ultimate movie mom crumb.
Let's hear it.
Throw Mama from the train.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
You're fat and you're stupid and you don't have no friends.
dude.
Yeah.
let me say a good one right now.
Go ahead.
A good Crumb mom
What?
Movie or TV?
movie. The mom from Goonies.
Mrs.
It's the
Fratelli.
same lady as Throw Mama.
Different mom.
Right.
Mrs. Fratelli.
Because when Berm said that, I thought
I think
right.
she was Ma Barker
Berm, we're on
in
the
a movie
same level
too,
here, Berm.
wasn't
We're on the
she?
same level.
Wasn't she like Fabulous Ma Barker in a movie? Or
Yeah, the Barker
Baker
Boys
Boys
or
or
some
something,
shit. Yeah, some shit like that, I think.
Berm also said the mom from Weeds. I do remember
Yeah,
the
she's
Weeds, but I
definitely-
can't remember.
I agree.
I don't remember it that well.
Yeah, good looking broad, but yeah, definitely Crumb.
Brianna Barksdale, The Wire. No, that's a
Who? Oh, the sister.
Right.
Yeah,
From what?
She's not a
definitely
mom. I
Crumb.
guess she's a mom. Is she a mom?
Who's that? Who was that?
Did you watch The Wire?
Yeah, but I can't really remember. That's a while ago.
Man, it won't
99.
matter.
Mine's Wendy Bird. Anybody say
That's
her?
a good one. That's a good one.
That bitch from
Ozark. Yeah.
Nah, I don't know. Andy
That
Bird.
fucking leaky cunt. I'll never forgive her for fucking Ruth
What a
Langmore.
fucking good role she. But she's a great actress, dude.
Fuck her.
She's great. I like her.
Who is it as an actress?
I don't know.
Damn, my old lady just told me she's really fucking famous.
Fucking Ruth Langmore was my shit.
I think I want to
love
say her
that
name's
girl.
Leslie something. I'm fucking that up, but she's really famous. Great actress. Give it a goog.
Yeah, fuck Wendy Bird.
And then Martin's mom on, but he was Martin playing Martin's mom. But I said, but Jay Burrell said that. But I was like,
He's
that
so
she
crazy.
wasn't a crumb. She just loved her baby.
True that.
She just loved her baby. So Dylan Eichelberger, the mom from Matilda. See, I told he
I don't
told
know
Matilda
Matilda.
exactly because he's younger than us.
That's right.
He did tell a Matilda joke once.
Is that like a Danny DeVito movie?
Yeah,
Yeah.
And then the
Little
girl
girl.
like really her parents died, and they in real life, and like I think they took her on as
Danny DeVito took care of her while they were making that movie.
Big Matilda fan, huh?
That's what's
A
up.
big
I heard-
Danny DeVito fan.
yeah.
Yeah, I know you're sugarcoated. Still Matilda fan to me.
Kay Craig said Wendy Bird from Ozark.
Oh, did she?
Yeah, see, K's on that level. Yeah.
Love you, Kay.
Kay said that. Shout out
Yep.
Kay.
Woo woo.
Spreading the word down in the ATL.
Then of course we have another good one is Gemma.
Gemma, yeah, she was a real crumb.
That was my dog.
She didn't start out as a crumb at first, I guess.
I guess that's funny. Katie Seagal was like
Yeah.
Yeah.
good crumb, bad crumb on
Gemma's definitely a
TV
crumb.
world.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. There's some that I personally don't know. That doesn't mean they're not good crumb things. But I'd never watched
Mama Harper.
Mama Harper, Mama's Family.
Yeah.
Mama is a
Yeah,
crumb.
definitely,
Mama-
definitely.
but
I-
you know what though? If you had to deal with like Bubba and all those other Vinton, you'd be mad too.
Yeah, Vicky was hot though. With or without the wig.
I was gonna say the mom from. Nah, she wasn't a crumb though.
Who?
The mom from Golden Girls.
Yeah, she was.
Sophia?
I wouldn't say
Sophia.
she wasn't a crumb. She was just mean.
Yeah, nah, she's not a crumb.
She wasn't a crumb though.
Scratch that from the record.
Elizabeth Jennings, The Americans. I've never seen it.
Nah, that's a good one, but she's not a crumb though.
Is that which one's that?
The
The,
Americans.
wife of the
Americans?
Americans?
The
Yeah.
Russian joint.
That's
I
they're,
didn't watch
they're
them.
the spies.
Yeah, I watched the first couple.
That was a great show.
Queen Kane on the CTV series. I don't know. But and Michelle said that was from Reese Shepherd. I guess
That's her boyfriend.
her boyfriend.
Who she say? Who did he say?
He said Queen Kane when she became a mother on the CTV series.
What show?
Oh, CTV? I don't know. Maybe.
Sorry, Reese. I don't know that one.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, you might have to clarify that there, Reese. Kara said Kitty Kennerbin on Malcolm in the Middle. That's a little bit of a stretch because I don't know.
Nah, she was a fucking crumb.
Who's what? That's what's the name's mom? The Russian?
Yeah.
Definitely a crumb.
Yeah,
She was fucking hilarious, bro.
I take it back.
That's a
was
great
fucking
one.
crumb.
Trying to make
That
up
was
for
a
earlier
good
with sharing the sandwich.
But actually,
Great one, baby.
That's like that could be a whole nother one, like Crumb grandparents.
She was good. That she was crumb. Remember, she fell asleep with the cigarette. If fucking
Yeah.
her leg, you had to get the cigarette between her legs. That was great.
I guess Norma Bates, because I guess there was a show, the Bates Motel.
It's
Or-
yeah,
Mother.
yeah, definitely a crumb.
Okay, who we got here? By the way, I tried to stick up for her the other day. But your wife, she was like, I wasn't planning on getting attacked today because she tried to say something about somebody's grammar, somebody correcting somebody's grammar.
Whose grammar?
She wrote a post and said there was a story about somebody correcting somebody's grammar, and she was like, well, back in our day we wouldn't have done that. And I'm like, well, you can't. Why wouldn't you correct their grammar, but you have no problem correcting his
all the time?
She's like, I didn't realize I was going to get attacked today, but here we are. I'm like, yeah.
She's trying to turn me into a gentleman.
All or none. So let's see if I have any real quick other ones before we move on. Because those are some of the top ones. Jerry, you got any other ones?
Crumb mom, TV moms.
I mean, the two, what's that one with the chick from Scary Movies and all that?
Scary Movie.
They're two blonde chicks, and one's the mom, but she's like a terrible mom. They're all both terrible people. There was a lady. Remember the movie Scary Movies? There's a whole franchise.
What's it called?
The blonde haired girl. That's the main character in most of those. She has a TV show like.
You could say
Bad
Mrs.
Moms
Huxtable
or
was
something.
probably a crumb mom.
How is Mrs. Huxtable a crumb?
No
mom?
way.
Imagine what the fuck was going on in that fucking doctor's office downstairs. All right?
She had to keep her mouth shut.
Yeah. Pay for that fucking house.
I'm trying to think of TV shows that I watched back in the day. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm thinking that
This is a lot of dead air time here.
Well, no,
Yeah, well, they covered up bad mothers back then. Really didn't show that on TV too much.
Yeah, they didn't want nobody to get a smack in the mouth for being a mouthy broad and get back in the kitchen.
Monica from Shameless, Nancy,
Monica,
Mark,
definitely. That could be a
Casey.
winner, Monica.
Monica from Shameless. She's there. I think that's going to be our last one for the fan interactions because Brian James Platchek also said Gemma.
Yeah.
Beast.
Beast.
Yeah, so that, and then on Jay Burrell said Cleveland's wife from the Cleveland show. She's definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I could definitely see that.
Cleveland.
That's nasty. But yeah, so that's going to be it for the fan interaction. Thank you, everybody.
Yeah, good
for your
job, guys.
interaction.
Really good job.
I'll start another poll next week. I don't know what we're doing next week. Might get away from TV. Might do something else. But we hope you interact with us and we have a good time doing it.
Yeah, that's 2 weeks in a row, man. They really came through.
Really some good ones.
Yeah, man. That was good. Thanks for everybody for interacting with our social media man, Christopher Patrick Reynolds.
If you see some
CPR
random
Comedy
weird
One.
post on your page, I'm sorry. Sometimes I get I just like to write random stuff on people's pages. That's what I do.
You got the blabbermouth on the Facebook?
Lot.
Yeah. Nothing wrong with it.
Well, yeah, I mean, there's 500-600 people on there. Got to interact.
Going to troll every fucking one of you.
Yeah, we need them 500 people on there to smash that subscribe button.
Yeah, we're up to 177. The push for 200 is still on.
Yep.
Hit that subscribe button.
I guess they don't want to see me breakdance. Just saying. The offer's out there.
What, at 200 you're going to break dance?
200, I'm going to breakdance.
Okay.
Some old 80s hip, like original breakdance music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to sign a
Turn
waiver.
this motherfucker
Yeah, because
into
I'm not
Beat Street.
we're not paying for it.
You're gonna have to sign a
Injuries.
fucking waiver here, bro.
I don't want
Dude,
anything
you
to
see
do
this
with that.
physical specimen I'm turning myself
hear
into?
you.
Don't worry about
I hear
injuries.
you.
I got this, dog.
All righty. Well, as you guys know, we go do open mic comedy up at Soul Joel's on Tuesday nights, and this last week was pretty good.
Yeah.
Dylan brought the house.
Yeah, we had
Dylan
a
did a great job. Really good job.
nice crowd, a lot of comedians.
He even got my last name right.
Yeah,
First try.
right. And yeah, it was a good crowd for the first time. There was a lot of people there. It was a little different than we're used to, but that's what we want, I guess. And
All three of us did great.
I was
man.
just going to say, basically,
great,
we all
dude.
killed.
I mean, I don't want to toot my own horn, man, but that felt good up there. It really felt good up there this week, man. I got some laughs, and it just really felt good. Like when you hear that laugh, man, whew, it feels good, man.
Right.
I just can't wait for Tuesdays now. I love it.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's good. You seemed a lot different. Not a lot different, but you seemed a lot more confident up there. And your jokes were flowing. You were getting laughs. You were waiting for people to get done laughing. And
Yeah.
you're doing
I almost
good.
had a big laugh getting on that stage. Can we get a fucking step? I almost fell. Did you
Did
see me?
you?
You didn't see it?
Oh, nah.
Jesus Christ, man. That's a high step, man. And usually
Yeah.
I go on from the right side, but this time it was a lot of people there this time, so I had to go on from the left side. And my Timbos caught the stage and I almost went down.
Right. Well,
Guys don't
besides
take-
that, you were doing good, man. You did
Yeah,
good.
felt good.
Right on, yeah. Chris
Chris?
went up. He did good.
I tried a couple new things. Like, why not?
Yeah.
I came up with the one thing like 10 minutes before I went up there. I was like,
That's sometimes usually the best
Okay.
stuff happens like that, dude.
first thing I said, I'm like, I wanted to say it out loud to see where I could go with it if I needed to change it. Because, like, you could think about it in your head, but until you say it out loud, then you're like, all right, well, maybe I'll
Right.
change it to this.
Well, that's what this is there for. That's where you try it out. This is where you want to try it out.
So that's what I did. And then I did a couple of my older, whatever, comfortable jokes, and then threw in a brand spanking new one from, it was a couple days old. The first joke was like 10 minutes old. The last joke I told was a few days old that I felt comfortable enough with.
I liked them all. They were all good. You did good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't mind being a little nasty.
Nah, you got to be nasty, dude. That's the best.
Because I
laugh.
can't stand I want to hear some more dirty shit up there besides
Yeah.
me. There was a guy from Florida there. We talked about him
2 weeks ago.
He
Yeah.
did, he did some nasty stuff too.
But you know what? Sometimes the cleaner shit is fucking great too, man.
Well, yeah, I mean, if you're good at it, I'm
Yeah.
not good at clean.
Yeah, it's hard to be clean, man. It's hard.
I'm not good at it, so I
It
gotta
could be the other way
dirty.
around.
Yeah. Well, that's because you're a pervert.
Yeah.
That's because you're a pig.
I'm perverting a pig walk into a bar.
That would happen.
Nah, I'm not done yet. I'm not ready for it yet.
The pig started poking the pervert.
Yeah. Hey,
Yeah.
They got drinks and went back to the comedy
No.
room.
the perv start poking the pig. That's the way it goes.
Well, perv can get poked too.
Yeah, I guess.
Or
so.
it can do the poking.
Hey, I'm not judging.
A perv can be the poker or the pokey.
Right.
Right.
Pencil
Either way,
Tucky,
somebody's
you
getting
can
poked.
poke whatever you want.
That's
Yeah.
it.
Pigs.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we all killed. I think the best I ever did was this
Did
week.
great, dude.
I
You
never
did great.
heard uproarious laughter before.
Mm-hmm.
One of my jokes got like a serious, like,
Yeah.
I was like, oh shit.
Doesn't that feel good?
Yeah.
Feels
yeah.
fucking great, man.
Good.
It's like a high of
I don't know if I get laughter or gasps. What do I get?
It's more shock value. But
Yeah.
that's why I don't remember your name, Chris.
Yeah. That's
like-
why I don't remember your name.
Sometimes when you're up there, like you hear it, but sometimes you're in a zone. So you're like, I don't know.
Yeah, well, that comes with all the practice and the training. Like, because this one I did, it was a couple different bits from different times before, so I had ran them all the jokes individually once or twice before, but not that week. I just put them all together. So I kind of had the muscle memory to remember them. So when people were laughing, I could stop enjoy it for a split second and then get back into it. Whereas when you don't know it that well, you just are on a I don't know if it's a spiral, but you start and then you just got to keep going, or you're gonna fuck yourself up because you don't know it well enough to say, I got to stop here. You know what I mean? And then be able to pick up.
Yeah.
It's like saying when you can't say the ABCs that good, you got to start back at A. You know what I mean?
That's why it's good to watch your shit. He's still learning.
Yeah, you don't want to start in the middle. You got to start.
You have to be trained enough to be able to start at J and go JKLMNOP.
But it starts with the basics first, fundamentals.
Your brain automatically sings it like you're fucking 5. LMNOP.
I still do left and right. When you say left and right, I still go like this.
Because you write with
Because I write with my right.
You can do this too.
What's that?
It's a L.
Or you can go like this.
That just means you're a jerk off.
Unless you want some strange.
You say lefty.
Like this.
Do you say lefty loosey, righty tighty? Every
Sometimes.
time?
Yeah, that works.
When I'm driving, I say I'm hanging a Rui or a Louie.
Well, that's different.
How's it different? It's left and right.
Because people say I'm hanging a Louis or I never heard of Rui or Louis. I've heard.
That's because I made that up. Because I'm a hilarious motherfucker.
Well, I mean, yeah.
That's right. You heard it here, Fro.
I know, man.
I'm making a Rui.
Yeah, I'm sure that'll catch on. But we'll make T-shirts.
That's so fetch.
Yeah,
that's a great T-shirt.
But I'm saying lefty loosey, righty tighty is different than saying hanging a Louis or a Rui.
Hey, tomatoes.
No, it's not even that.
That's not even right.
No, it's
tomato
not
and tomato.
Right.
It's just called a whole
I
thing
say
off.
tomatoes. Shout out tomatoes. Milford, Delaware.
Tomato.
Fried green tomatoes. You ever have them?
Listen.
Tell you.
Listen. But they're two whole different things. Apples and oranges is not like. It's not like you're saying one thing.
We're talking about comedy. As we go back to food, we start talking about stand-up comedy.
We said tomatoes.
Because I'm
What do you
throwing
want from
fucking
me?
tomatoes
Jesus
at
I
him.
wasn't talking about tomatoes. He was talking about tomato. I was talking about. He's wrong about.
What was the
something I
lady's
fucking
name
forget
there?
now.
Because she killed it. She was funny as shit.
Oh, Karen.
Schwartz.
Karen.
Yeah.
Karen,
God, was she
yeah.
funny.
No, not
She's
Schwartz.
funny as shit.
Swars. Like
Swartz.
SCHWARZ, I believe.
She was funny as shit.
Yeah, she was Karen, and her
Yeah.
Karen jokes were great.
Everybody was funny this week.
No, like everybody killed it. We don't have any bad people going up there.
Yeah, that's true. Lately, everybody that's been going up has been.
What was there, 15
really
this
good.
week? Was there 15?
Nah, 12.
7. This week there was 17 comedians.
Yeah, because I was 13, dude.
There
No,
was
because
17
Jeremy-
and 34. 17 comedians, 34 audience members.
Was there? I
No,
thought I counted 48. in the
No,
audience.
because like Dylan,
17 and 34 is what? 50 something.
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't. He put it on Facebook. He didn't say 17. I don't want to botch the numbers.
I was 13. I was number 13.
I'm telling you, it was 17 and 34.
It was 50. It was 50 people though, right?
What's 17?
Yeah, but there's
34,
not.
Chris?
There wasn't
Oh,
17
man.
comedians. I could show.
Oh, man.
What's 17?
I don't. I'm not. We're not.
34?
After after we get off, I'm going to pull it up on Facebook and show you that there was not 17.
Pull it up.
Oh, man.
I was 13.
right now.
So
I will put.
and there were,
guarantee you, I'll
look,
pull it
I
up
was
right
13.
now.
And there was 4 people after me.
Yeah, but people were
Oh,
like
man.
erased. I don't think so because you don't understand. Not everything was filled in. Not all the names were filled in.
I seen a full sheet.
It don't matter, dude.
Oh, man.
Chris will argue
That
with
definitely-
you.
definitely-
I
over
don't care. Like
anything.
I don't.
Definitely-
I don't
definitely,
like.
oh, man.
I don't
Somebody
like
said-
people just
somebody said-
spouting out information.
Definitely
like,
51
and they're
people.
like, all right, yeah, that's-
matter.
Somebody said that in the comments. The first show.
Definitely 51 people.
51.
Somebody said in the comments in the first show we put up, they were
Yeah.
like, "Don't matter, Chris is going to argue with you anyway."
Yeah, Derek Mash.
Yeah.
Shout out D
That
Mash.
was fucking great.
It's definitely 51 people.
Let's see that picture. That
Dylan. Like,
yeah, let's see that.
And Joel was walking around.
Oh, I'm pulling it up.
Okay,
We make 52.
bear with us, folks.
Hold on, he's trying to look for it.
Yeah, Chris won't let it go
Hope if you can find it.
Oh, you know-
until it says 17
Oh, look,
comedians.
you can't find it.
No,
Whatever.
no, I got even better.
Hold on, until
Yeah.
it says 17 comedians and 34 audience members. We've had a lot of people before, but never a 2-to-1 ratio.
Charlie Babbitt taught me.
Now
how to
repeat
drive.
that to me. Repeat that back to me, Chris.
I'm an excellent driver.
I'm on a mission.
Yeah, I know.
Definitely 7:30. walking
15 comics tonight. That was 2 days ago. 15 comics, not too shabby. 40-ish people in the crowd.
That's what I said. 15. That's what I said.
Soul Joe's.
around. Oh, man. He's blocked. The restraining order.
But there was a couple walk-ins, though, wasn't there?
Nah.
Yeah. There was 2 walk-ins.
Everybody signed up.
I don't know about that.
Go to Joel's.
I'm going.
Oh, man.
I seen 2 guys walk in that didn't sign. That's 17. I'm right. Again.
51 people. And Joe walking around. It's 52. Crumb show, 7:30. Monday nights after Jeopardy. Oh, man. Yeah.
Tuesday,
Charlie Babbitt taught me how to drive in the parking lot.
I got to find another spot there so I can freshen up for the how do I want to say that?
Yeah, for the big open mic now.
There's nothing on here about how many people I'm looking.
What a coincidence, everybody!
There's nothing on here.
What a coincidence! So we're just going to take Chris's word for it.
There's nothing on the Facebook page from Soul Joel.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. We'll miraculously find it tomorrow when the show's over.
Because I posted 12 comics. Yeah. Somebody else posted 15. You're trying to bump it up to 17.
There were 17 comics there. Dude, there was 4 people after you. I was 13.
Care. There wasn't people signed up on the full sheet. I looked at it like 8 times because I went up after
I looked at it 9 times.
Well, I looked at it 10 times, actually. I was just making sure.
I say you fucking thumb wrestle.
Yeah, you want to fucking thumb wrestle over it? I'm the fucking champ. And I'm going to go ahead and say.
Whatever the number was, everybody did great.
Yeah.
Every comment, ba-boom, 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 ba-boom.
Did you find it?
Nah.
No, because it doesn't matter. I'm right.
It doesn't matter, but you started everybody looking at shit saying no. There's a lot of fucking people there.
Definitely a lot of fans.
But it was great.
There's between 12 and 17 people there.
All right, calm down, Rain.
We appreciate everybody coming. Thanks for showing up and supporting.
Keep coming.
Us. Yes, please keep coming.
Smash the subscribe button, please.
Tell your Crumb friends to come. We appreciate all the comedians coming. Keep coming out and bringing it. We love it.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, and it's really good. It's going. It's getting a little bigger, a little bigger, a little bigger. It's like doing real shows now instead of just doing your jokes you work all week and then you're just doing it in front of these jerk offs and a couple other jerk offs.
Right.
At least now you got, regular jerk offs coming in.
Right. It's more chances for Chris to lash out and fight somebody by the end of the night. Gets angry.
Gets angry.
I mean,
it's gonna turn into a fight club real quick.
Yeah, right.
Some of those guys over next door. Some of them, what do you?
Yeah, they look like
they're watching
tough hombres over there.
What, the line dancing?
Yeah.
Fucking
catch
right.
a cowboy boot,
pencil tucky, and
some spurs and shit.
Yeah,
yeah. I'll fight him.
I know you will.
Fucking fight him.
All right, folks. We got
Not really.
couple of shout outs here. Fat Man, you got something?
I want to give a shout out
info here
to a very special young lady, my niece Mariah. Those of us that went to Roosevelt know her father, Aaron Gainey, God rest his soul. He's no longer with us. But anyway, him and my sister had a child, which is Mariah now. And she's doing a spin class, on the bikes in the gyms. She runs a speed class. Her Instagram is I Did Spin with Mariah, MARIAH. That's her Instagram. And the classes are Tuesdays at 6:30 p.m. and Saturdays at 8:30 a.m. at Crunch Fitness in East Norton. So check her out. It's not only for broads. Dudes can go too. It's exercise. You're not doing nothing on a Tuesday night or a Saturday morning. Get over there and check her out.
Are you going to do it?
My wife's going to do it. My mom's even thinking about doing it. So, the people are doing it. She's running the class. She's really into it. And, I'm supporting her. So,
are you going to do it?
Yeah, he ain't answering the question.
He's busy Tuesdays.
I might give it a shot. I'm a busy man. I work a lot of Saturday mornings, and Tuesday nights are my open mic nights, so it's kind of hard for me to fit her in. But if I can, I will be there.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm not.
But check her out. The Instagram again is 1 second.
I Did Spin with Mariah.
At I Did Spin with Mariah.
On Instagram.
Yeah.
My
So
goddaughter.
check her out.
Go check her out and get spinning. And then we have JT Sports Cards and Collectibles at 57 Lancaster Avenue in Malvern, PA. They just opened, right, Jar?
Yep, about a month ago.
Nice.
About a month ago?
Yeah.
All right, so
check 'em out soon.
go check them out. Support local businesses. Chris, you got any final words?
No. I've basically just come out and see us on Tuesday nights. Check us out on YouTube. You know, that's all I really want to say. I really hope people start subscribing, and so we don't they don't miss out on the good shit that we got coming up, because it's still early in 2023.
Look, if you
we got fucking shit going on that you're not gonna want to miss. So that's all I could say.
If you're subscribed already, thank you. And look, help us out. Tell your friends, tell your coworkers. Look, this funny podcast going on. We want to get these subscribers up. We want to get up. So help us out. Share us and subscribe.
That's it.
Jar?
Love you guys. Keep it going.
All right, that's it. Thanks for joining us, folks. We'll see you next week.
Love yous.
All right.